A line of heavy rain made its way through the valley, keeping cars from making their way through flooding streets in areas of Grand Forks. Thank you for joining us tonight. I'm Krista Boehm. A downpour hit hard, pairing with high winds. This view comes from Grand Forks, where cars first drove through, then quickly learned to back out and turned around from the flooding waters. A thank you to Sarah for sharing this video with us. Let's check in with meteorologist Lisa Green. Lisa, can we expect to see more of this tonight?
Thanks, Krista. More rain on the way. Also, never a good idea to try to drive through water-covered roads. Your car could stall out and you could get stuck there in a dangerous situation potentially. Another photo from our Facebook page. This is downtown East Grand Forks. You see a lot of tires submerged in that water there, and a man trying to make his way along the sidewalk to where he needs to go. Doesn't look like he has any shoes on. Probably a good idea with that water covering the sidewalk there. So that was in East Grand Forks. Thank you, Shelley Van Epps-Palmer, for sharing that on our page. Of course, running water you never want to try to walk through either. We are still dealing with some heavy rain in the Northern Valley. And in fact, Grand Forks looks like you're going to get another round of rain. Unfortunately, we'll put this into motion over the last hour. This has developed and it's moving in already. So more rain on top of the heavy rain you had there. A couple of places reporting more than 2 inches of rain, and a really strong storm moving its way right across Highway 59 there near the New Fulton area too. So some strong winds associated with that. Expanding the view, we can see that there's more rain out to the west, and with that, that will be impacting us later on this evening. Strong winds associated with these storms as well. And we still have a few viewers left in that tornado watch that's in effect until midnight tonight. That's in our eastern counties. But as this line has been moving through, that watch has been cleared because that threat for tornadic storms has been diminishing, although we're still going to be dealing with the rain and thunder showers tonight. I'll have full details on that in just a few moments.
All right, thank you, Lisa. And a reminder that you can stay up to date on this weekend weather anytime on your smartphone or tablet. Just download the Storm Team Weather app to get the latest. Just search VNL Weather in the App Store. Friends and family gathered to support the Tom Berenstain Foundation today in Sartell, Minnesota. Valley News Team's Ashley Bishop is there as hundreds honor his life.
A sea of neon shirts were seen here today on the Blackberry Ridge Golf Course as 300 people gathered for the first event of the Tom Berenstain Foundation. Foundation supports funding youth basketball programs, scholarships, and campus safety awareness. The Berenstain family had a prayer service and balloon release prior to the beginning of golfing. The day was about fun, not sadness. Golfers say they came to support such a positive mission in light of such a tragedy. In Sartell, Minnesota, Ashley Bishop, Valley News Live.
The Berenstain family had so much interest in the event, they actually had to turn people away. We'll have more from the family coming up tonight on Valley News Live, 10 at 10. And as the Berenstains move forward with the foundation, the school year is about to begin at NDSU. Concerns about student safety are on the rise after Berenstain's murder, a disappearance, and 2 sexual assaults within the last couple of years. Valley News Team's Macy Anger learned how parents feel as they send their students off to college.
All right, so just bring that.
We all drove up and got a way too big a trailer.
Patrick Weld and his family helped move their oldest daughter into her new dorm room.
Super excited for her. She was excited. No reservations whatsoever. She couldn't wait to get up here.
As NDSU's freshmen move in, parents try not to worry when they head out.
They always have concern. I mean, I actually signed her up for a self-defense class just before she got here, so we're starting with that at least, but you know, got to be aware of all that stuff.
Student safety is not only important to parents, but campus police as well. The director of the department at NDSU says it's their top priority. When hearing about sexual assaults and criminal activity happening on several local campuses last year, police have turned to technology to try to give students another way to stay safe. NDSU is piloting the Pathlight app, MSUM, the Blue Light app. Both can send police to your location if you're in trouble.
They don't do a lot of partying and they stick with other good guys, and so I'm not overly worried.
It's a good small campus atmosphere and a lot of safety, it seems like, here.
Weld says he'll stay in touch with his daughter and plans to be at the first family weekend for a visit. In Fargo, Macy Inger, Valley News Live.
Students at MSU Moorhead already moved in this week, and Concordia students are set to move in tomorrow. And a woman was arrested on an unrelated warrant of disorderly conduct after she was involved in an accident this afternoon. A call came in just after 1:30 about a crash between a motorcycle and an SUV at the intersection of 21st Street and 7th Avenue North. Both were driving along 7th when the SUV turned and cut off the motorcycle. The 51-year-old motorcyclist hit the front of the SUV and was sent to Sanford Hospital for non-life-threatening injuries. The driver of the SUV, 30-year-old Minnesota resident Sherry Burnett, was not hurt. She was cited for the accident before being arrested on the unrelated warrant for disorderly conduct. A woman was hit and killed after laying in the middle of the road and being hit by a car. The North Dakota Highway Patrol says a 41-year-old woman was lying on Highway 2 near Amaretto. The man driving the car didn't see her because she was wearing dark-colored clothing. The State Patrol also does not know why she was laying there. The crash is still under investigation. The search is underway for a man wanted after a domestic disturbance led to a standoff in Grand Forks. Police were called to the 800 block of South 18th Street around 9 last night. They say during an argument, a man threatened to shoot his girlfriend with a gun and then take his own life. The woman grabbed the couple's child and left the home and called 911. Officers were able to make contact with the man by telephone, who made threats to harm himself with a gun. They then contacted family members at the home, which was searched and cleared of suspects. The man has since left the area with other family. No names are being released since no charges have been filed. The Fargo-Moorhead Redhawks have dismissed their pitcher from the team following his arrest Thursday morning. Tyler Thompson was arrested and released Thursday after driving under the influence, being in possession of marijuana and amphetamines. The Redhawks general manager says in a statement that their internal investigation will continue until they're satisfied the current team is representing the organization, the fans, and sponsors in the best possible manner. One family is hoping for an early Christmas gift, finishing up their new home. If everything runs smoothly, Tennille Brackens and her daughter will be moving into this Lake Agassiz Habitat for Humanity home in November. Workers helped raise the walls of the 6-bedroom home today. Bracken's daughter suffers from asthma and is sensitive to smoke, mold, and dust. This home means less doctor visits since they'll be living in a healthier environment.
And she's excited and kind of already been making arrangements on her own. She's a gardener. She likes to garden, so she's, I want to put the garden here, maybe here. And
this is the second Habitat for Humanity house built this year. And later on Valley News Live at 6, the countdown is on and back to school prep is underway. And for some, that includes wheels for your teens. We'll have the safest picks.
And our powerful system moving through continues to threaten us with rain. I'll have details on what you can expect for the rest of your weekend right after this break.
You're watching